Hey guys, you want to know something that takes a long time, but it's worth the wait? Setting up a big massive fish tank. Stay tuned. But first, let's go over what we have accomplished. We've got the skeleton of the stand built. We've have the skeleton of the hood built. It's just skeleton. It's not skin. It's not finished. We also have the plumbing done. Dry fitted, not included. Just in case we want to make any changes before we skin it and make it permanent. So with that, let's flip it over. Right here, the skeleton of the fish tank stand hood, sitting right here. It's not completed. Still got some 2x or 1x's to put on still, but other than that, I gotta put some framing here for the doors. You got one here, here, and here. Sorry, I can only do so much with my camera. we also have the plumbing too. In the last video I done, you've seen these already. This is the back of the aquarium. What's going to happen is once I trim this out, I'm going to get quarter inch wood, quarter inch paneling, and make a slot right here where I can slide these in and connect it with a magnet on the back of the hood, so you don't see any of this. And this is actually closed off. It won't be closed off from the back. It'll be closed off right here. And if I ever have to move it, just pop off the magnet, remove the place. Other than that, let's get down to the plumbing. Still have to water test both tanks. As of right now, I just got it up on stands so I can do other things. So I get the plumbing and the tank stand and the hood. This hood, once the light comes down here, because I'm putting a piece of ply on top. I still got braces to put in between here. I still got to put a couple pieces right here. Got to put a piece here to catch the outer skin. This hood right here, this canopy itself, once the lights come down about 3 inches or so, I'll have 12-inch working space inside the canopy. So look, 12 inches. Once here's the top, I have a 16-inch space right here. So I'm minus 16 inches, minus 3 inches from 16, that gives you what? 13 inches. 13 inches of working space of getting into this canopy. I'm going to have T5 fluorescent high output lights. There'll be 4 of them in this canopy. There'll be 2 here, 2 down there. But I'm also running, it's called an LED driver. And I'm still kind of worried about, I'm still kind of doing my research on the T5 high outputs to the LEDs, which I think you have to get a baluster designed for LEDs, but I'm not sure. Still doing research on that. Other than that, what you call is an LED driver. Sorry. This is an LED driver. Not high output, dimmable too. I'm going to have 2 of these on here as well, along with the T5 high output lighting. With that being said, let me see here if I can take this. Yeah, there it is. This driver is going to be sitting in here some way of an angle. I just have to play with the lighting once the canopy is skinned and this is ready to go in. I'll be putting it right here in the middle, either at a 45-degree angle, down at an angle here, so it hits the light and shines just a, like I said, I'm not trying to light up the whole tank. I'm trying to light it for nighttime instead of being the high output lights lighting up the whole room, which I think this tank's going to light up the whole fucking room. Sorry about my language, but yeah, that's why I want to get these LED drive. I'll get these LEDs, put them on a dimmer switch, where at nighttime when I'm down here, I can turn them on, and it's not fucking lighting up. I'm sorry, It's not lighting up the whole room like a high output T5 bulb is going to. Yes, I have a lazy eye. Sorry. That's what happens when you suffer from a medical condition called Bell's palsy, and it doesn't give you your full regain of your motor skills and movements of your eyes. Yes, it sucks. That's why one eye looks bigger than the other. But without being that said, that's not why we're here. But anyways, put that on there. The plumbing. Let me get down here. Show you. The plumbing is all ready to go with your ball valves, the shutoffs, along with your unions to take apart when you have to. If you have to move or add or anything like that. This right here is another ball valve. Up here, union. This comes from my pump that comes back up to the tank, along with my returns, which is another ball valve, another union. And over here is the last overflow with a ball valve and yet another union. Unions on tanks this size are your friend. Anybody that tells you you do not need a union on a plumbing system like this surely has never had a plumbing system like this. When you plumb any kind of big tank with 1-inch pipe or hard pipe it at all, you need unions. If not, you're going to be cutting everything off. And the funny thing is here, let me pull this down here. You see this one right here? This here is going to be the middle section of my return into the sump, which this here is going to drive the sand filter, which is going to be in here. I'm going to divide it off with 2 pieces of acrylic. Sorry if you see a reflection. 2 pieces of acrylic here and here to divide this off from here and here. So this will be solid empty. Solid empty. This here is going to have sand up to here for my sand filtration moving bed media. Yeah, I'm throwing a lot of filtration into this tank because this is something I want. This is something I want to do, and you can never overfiltrate your tank. As long as you're not blasting your fish across the other side of the tank and plastering them up against the window, other than that, you're good. I'm looking at, like I said, a Mag 12. It's 1,250 gallons, I believe, per hour or per gallon. Yeah. So it's going to be a strong pump. Once these two are water tested, I'm going to start to build on the sump. I will bring it to you guys of how I do it, what I use, and what brought me the idea to use a sump of this size. Also, be doing little double checks on the plumbing just to see where it's at before I mark it for placement for glue. So with that being said, I will make the other video of the plumbing of how to glue some of the fittings. It won't be the entire video because that'll just be way too long. So I'll glue a section up and show you how to glue, what to use and what not to use. Other than that, you guys have been great. If you like what you see, hit the like button down below. If you want to subscribe to here. Follow the next video of the 135 40-gallon sump build from the ground up. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to leave them down there in the comment box below, and be looking forward to answering questions and find out what you guys think of this build. Until that time, you guys stay safe, keep working, keep doing your research, and remember, tank on, people.